get this going. Okay, all right. So this is a new ambassador orientation. It's not sales training. So if you do want to work the business, there's a whole other training we do on how to sell. And this is really just to get you set up and successful going from day one with your products and knowing how to manage your back office and your orders and all that kind of stuff. So first of all, if you were in the 7-day trial, we only talked about Slim as far as how to take the products, really. And we start most people on the triplex. So I want to make sure you know how to take the triplex and be successful on that and give you some tips so you get the best results. Most people start on the triplex, but if you are taking something else, you can always ask your sponsor how to take it. I'll touch on a couple of the other products too. So we start out, I recommend people start out taking BioCleanse from day one, because BioCleanse is the one that's kind of the garbage collector. It's going to flush out everything. You want to get everything already moving and eliminating out so that when you start to detox, you're not feeling bad. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But from day 1 through 3, you're going to be taking your Slim first thing in the morning, and then you eat 30 minutes later. We take BioCleanse on an empty stomach. So you can either take it between your meals or you can take it right before bed. But we start with just 1 a day and we work up. So I like to say by about day 4, we're going to increase that to 2 BioCleanse before bed or in between meals, your Slim first thing in the morning, and then we're going to add in 1 of the ProBio 5. So ProBio 5 is the one that's going to start killing off the yeast, killing off the bad bacteria, and here's where, after a few days, you might start to feel some detox effects. So we start very slowly with just 1 a day, and if you're feeling good, you'll base this on how you feel. Everything is different for every single person's body, but if you're feeling good, we start increasing it. You want to increase from then on every week if you can. Add at least 1 ProBio 5 and 1 BioCleanse up to a maximum of 4 a day. So you're going to start by about 2, 3, definitely 4 ProBio 5 a day. You're going to start to feel some detox symptoms, and I want that because that means your body is healing. Your body's trying to balance out and get healthy, and there's no way to get around it other than to get through it. So I like to say if you don't feel like you've gone through a detox yet, you probably haven't, and you need to continue to increase your ProBio 5. Now, don't be scared to be doing 4 ProBio 5 a day if you've worked up to it. They put small amounts in each one so that you can gradually step up, okay? So by day, 11, you're doing your ProBio 5, your BioCleanse, and your Slim. Now, if you're adding in X Factor, you take that with food. You can start with 1 a day if you want to. A lot of people are fine with starting with 2 at the same time, but take it with food. That's your vitamin. Vital Biome, if you're adding this one in, you want to take that one very first thing in the morning. So what I do with Vital Biome now, this is our newest product. When I wake up, I kind of groggily wake up first thing in the morning. I reach over and I have my bottle right there. I take one with some water and I kind of go back to sleep for about another 20 minutes or whatever. And then I get up and I'm getting my kids ready and everything. And then by then, 30 minutes have passed and it's time for your Slim. You're going to wait another 30 minutes, take your breakfast, and go on with your day. If you're taking Accelerator, Boost, or Edge, we start all of them with food. Make sure you take it with food. They all have caffeine in it. And your body needs a little time to adjust. So even though you can get up to 2 Accelerator or Boost, you want to start with 1 and give your body a little bit of time to adjust. Because even if you're used to caffeine, it's a different kind of caffeine. So after you've been on those for a few days with food, if you're feeling good, you can start to take them in between meals and you'll probably feel more effect from doing that. Okay, so that's how you're going to start on your triplex. But a few tips. Some of these tips are going to sound familiar if you were in our 7-day trial, but it really does not hurt to hit home some of these things because it's so important. First of all, y'all, we have to be super consistent with the products every single day for them to work. I think it's kind of like brushing your teeth. You have to do it every day. Right? So if you need reminders, set an alarm on your phone, put your products by your toothbrush, put it by your bedside, put it by your coffee maker, whatever it is that helps you remember to take it every single day. We always talk about drinking your water so you don't detox hard. So you want to drink half your body weight in ounces of water every day. Make sure you measure, because people think they're drinking a lot and they're really not. And if you don't, you're really going to feel some of those detox symptoms like a headache, bloating, fatigue. It could be a rash. It comes out in a lot of different ways. If you're working on weight loss, so you're going to want to have a high protein breakfast or a high protein meal after you're slim. Breakfast is ideal to have high protein breakfast, and try to get 20 minutes of exercise every single day. I mean, not only is exercise great for you, but it's going to help your body metabolize the products better. And if you're doing this for weight loss, I cannot stress enough, go take your scale, throw it away, give it to your spouse, make them hide it, whatever you have to do to stay off that scale, because you guys, it is your enemy. You are going to lose inches well before you're going to see the scale move, and that is totally fine. Nobody else is going to know what that scale says, but they're going to see how you look, right? So gauge it based on how your clothes are fitting and your before and after picture and your measurements and all that kind of stuff. And part of that is because Plexus helps reduce inflammation. Part of it's because you don't lose muscle, you only lose fat. So it's not like when you starve yourself and you're losing a lot of weight on the scale because you're losing about a bunch of muscle. It's not that. Okay, this one is the biggest one. Commit to a minimum of 60 days. Minimum, minimum, minimum. We know that natural substances, natural products, nutrients going into your body, it takes 3 to 6 months before you can fully have your body heal, balance out, and you can get the full effect. So there is no reason not to give it 2 full months, because that's why Plexus gave y'all a 2-month money-back guarantee that I swear to you is so easy. They're not going to hassle you. You don't have to send back bottles of anything. Go put on your phone, on your calendar, right after this call, look to see the date that you ordered, and schedule 59 days out and put a reminder on there. So you know, okay, I don't have to worry, my order can ship next month, I'm gonna give it the 2 months, and then I'm gonna decide. Even if you are like, well, you know what, I'm feeling benefits, but I'm not 100% sure yet, it's a rolling 60 days that you get the money back. So you can do it another month, or 6 months, or a year, and still call and have them refund your credit card for the previous 60 days of purchases. They really, really want you to see how amazing these products are. But there's only so much that can happen in 30 days or even 60 days. So really try to think about, it's like a gym. You don't join a gym for a month and say, okay, I'm giving it a month, and at the end of the month, if I'm not ripped, I'm going to quit this. Right. So just try to set your expectations so that you know amazing things are coming, but you're going to give it your all, and you're going to give it time to work. I already talked about starting slowly on the products. So you might want to take, BioCleanse and Slim first, then you're adding in your ProBio 5, then adding in some of the other products. If you're taking some of the weight loss products, don't start them from day one. We like to let your body have time to adjust to each one, and also that way you can see what each one is doing for you. Space out your meds. If you're on any medications, you want to try to wait a good 3 hours, but ask your doctor, ask your pharmacist what they recommend for your specific prescriptions. If you're taking Ease products, which we haven't really gone over in the 60-day trial, but it's an amazing, amazing pain relief line, but it does have shellfish in it. So if you have a shellfish allergy, just be aware of that. And again, if you have any health conditions, just verify with your doctor, make sure that they're good with it. Plexus products are extremely safe, but we always like to refer back to a physician if you have a medical condition. Make sure that they give it the big thumbs up, which they almost always do, but just to be on the safe side. Okay, so now let's see how they're on time. We're good. Okay, so your orders. This is something I want to go over with you guys so that you really understand what a convenience order is and how it works, how you can change up your order or stop it. You can change or stop your orders anytime, and there's never any penalty. You just go online into your back office. So hopefully you remember how to get to your back office. And if you don't, ask your sponsor and they can help you. But you're going to log in, and I'll show you in a second. You're going to log into your back office and go to shopping and then convenience order. And you can change that every single day if you want to until the day that it ships. But what I tell people is, if you want your products to ship every single month, you want to do an unconditional order. And that means even if you have sales already, whether or not you've gotten to $100 PV in sales, your product is going to ship to you. And you want that to happen because, like I said, consistency is really, really important. And if you run out of product and then you realize, oh my gosh, I'm out, I better order, and then it comes in 5 days, your body is having to reset itself. So a lot of the reason why we say you really need a convenience order in place is we want to make sure you have consistent usage of the products, and you've already committed you're doing at least 60 days of this, hopefully more like 3 to 6 months. And then the other thing is, if you are interested in doing this as a business, if you're building a team underneath you, you need to make sure that you've gotten your orders up to 100 PV so that you get paid on all of those people who are joining your team. So let me show you really quickly how you can change your order really fast. So this is basically on your, if you are on your cell phone, and y'all, I'm gonna make this whole presentation, this whole recorded session available, and also the PowerPoint, so you can always come back and take a look. You can save these pictures to your phone or wherever, and you can go back and look at it. But let me stop sharing really fast and show you, or stop sharing the presentation really fast and show you how you're going to change your convenience order. So I am on my husband's page. So we go to shopping here, and then shopping cart, and convenience order. Click on convenience order, and it's gonna pop up. You wanna have a convenience order of at least 100 PV, and PV is just slightly less than what the amount of the products are. But see how I have it set as conditional? That means if he has $100 of orders or sales already, it's not gonna ship. The unconditional means even if he has that, it's going to go ahead and ship. Here's his order. He has 113. You can just click edit, and it'll show you what he has in there. You can just remove these items, change them up as many times as you want, all that kind of stuff. Save your changes, and you will know if you have your convenience order in place, because when you go to your dashboard, it's going to be green right here. If you don't have it in place, it's going to be red. Okay. If you have questions about that, ask your sponsor, ask your ambassador about how to do that. And honestly, I know people think it's scary that they have an order in place, but it's just like if you were, having a subscription to anything. You can get it monthly and then change it, cancel it anytime whatsoever. You can turn it on and off. Okay, next thing. Oh, y'all, this is the exciting part. Even if you did not join this to work the business, and trust me, you're never going to get any pressure from me or my team to work the business, but I want you to know, first of all, nobody should ever have to pay for their own products, because it's really too easy to have your products paid for. Super easy, and we can help you do it. But you're earning commissions even on your own orders. So when you're an ambassador, when you make an order, everything over the first $100 every month, you get paid on. So if you have an order that's between $101 and $499 that month, you get paid 15% commission. Now, if you're buying for your whole family and you happen to get over $500 that month, you're getting a retroactive 25% commission from $101 and up. So that's awesome. Even on your own order, you're getting paid commission. But I have a little trick for you guys if you want to save even more. So if you want to save more and you have a spouse or an adult child in your household or something like that, set them up as a preferred customer underneath you and order your products through them. And here's why I say to do that. Because we make so much money on our customers, you're going to actually come out ahead. So you're getting still paid on everything over the first 100. But if you sign them up as a preferred customer, you're also getting a bonus on every single product every single month. And if you're doing the triplex, that comes out to about $9 additional savings you get each month for the first 4 months. And after 4 months of doing that, you're loving your products, you get an additional 10% off of that preferred customer account, and you're actually saving $22 a month. So again, I don't have a lot of time tonight. I want to keep us going kind of fast. So if you have questions about how to do that, ask your sponsor, but it makes a lot of sense because you're saving even more money. Now, even if you are 100% sure you have no interest in working this business, I do want to tell you guys, like I said, I hate for anybody to ever have to pay for their own products because we know, first of all, that research shows that if you do with friends, if you link arms with a group of people, and you do this together and you're committed, okay, we're going to take these products, we're going to get healthy, we're going to change our lifestyle, we're going to exercise, we're going to make sure we have accountability together to drink our water, we know you're going to be more successful. So it's more fun if you just have a couple girlfriends, couple friends you want to do this with, link arms and do it together. So start telling your friends, your mom, your sister, your cousin, whoever. You don't have to be working this business. Just find a few friends you want to do this with and tell them about it. And you get to let them just order from your website. It ships straight to them. And you're covering the cost of your products. And we'll talk about that in a second. But you also have fun doing this together. And I guarantee you, this is number 2, there are people in your life that need these products. I guarantee you, you have friends in your life that have diabetes, thyroid issues, autoimmune disease, IBS. They just want to lose weight. They want more energy. They want to sleep better through the night. They need financial help. Whatever it is, I had no idea until I started really talking to my friends about everything that Plexus could do. They came out of the woodworks. People are sick, you guys. They need help. I mean, they just, more than you realize, there are people out there that are sitting up at night looking for an answer to how to feel better or how to make ends meet financially. And this is hope for them. This is a way for them to get that. So I feel guilty now, knowing what Plexus can do. I feel really guilty if I don't share that with people. So when I see a friend on Facebook complaining about having a migraine, I reach out to them. Or if I'm sitting there talking to a friend and she's talking about how tired she is, I tell her about it, because why wouldn't I share with her something that could truly help her? And if for any reason it doesn't, she gets all her money back. I mean, it's a complete win-win-win. And like I said, we know long term, you really need to be consistent taking these products. The longer you take them, the better they get. And I just don't want it to be a financial burden for you where you're trying to decide, do I send my child to camp or do I get my products this month that really help me feel so much better? I know as a mom, I always put myself last. And it's so hard to put that money away every single month for me. But if you don't have to do that, if you're getting your products covered because you shared with some friends and they're feeling better too, it's no longer a financial burden. So that's why we tell you, just look around you, 1 or 2, 3 people in your life that could use the products. And I'm going to just show you really fast. If you have one friend who purchased the triplex and you're purchasing a triplex, you're making $37.40 to help cover the cost of your products. If you have 3 friends, you're at $111.90. You're pretty much covering your triplex order. And if you have 5 friends order from your website and then your order, you're making $244. So you're way past covering the cost of your products, and you have some nice extra money in your pocket just because you are sharing this with 5 people in your life. But let me just tell you really fast one other thing. If you have 3 people who you know want to run with you and do this, which everybody has 3 people that you do life with. Find 3 people that you do life with, add them to your team. You make a $100 bonus because you go silver, and you make anywhere from $75 to $150 in welcome pack bonuses. So right there, I mean, that's $175 to $250 because you have 3 people running with you doing this. So just think about who that could be in your life, and I'm going to show you really fast in just a second that we can help you do that. It's super easy. Okay. I also want to tell you, for those of you who are on the call to work the business, or people who think they don't want to work the business, like I was, and like how we have a whole bunch of diamonds in our company. Diamond means you're making that $442,000 a year. We didn't think we wanted to do the business, but we fell in love with the products and we wanted to help people, and we kind of became accidental ambassadors and started sharing and just grew into loving the business. Just so you know, put it in the back of your head what the possibilities are out there. Even our lowest ranked silver makes $422 a month average, this is based on the Plexus income statement, that's a car payment at their lowest level. So I'm Emerald right now, and my next rank will be Sapphire. I have a bunch of people on my team ranked Silver through Senior Ruby. I have 3 people working towards Emerald next month. My sponsor is Diamond, and I think I shared with you guys before, she's actually making about $53,000 a month. So just know the possibilities are what you want to make of it. If you just want to cover your cost of your products, we are there to help you with that. If you want to make a little side income, super easy, we can help you do that. And if you want to go all in for the 6-figure income, I have a bunch of people on my team who've been able to quit their job and stay home with their kids because of this. So the opportunity is definitely there. And I just want to show you, because I have a lot of people who think, that sounds great, but I can't do that. That's awesome for you, Jennifer. That's not me. I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to go knocking on people's doors. And what I tell them is, we have a whole model set up to support you so that you don't have to do that. You don't ever have to be the annoying salesperson. So I'm going to tell you how we do that. We give you your first Facebook post. You post it on Facebook. People say that they're interested. You open a 3-way chat with your sponsor, your upline, and they take over. They completely take over. You don't have to know anything. They'll handle it all for you. You message friends telling them you're feeling great and invite them to something to learn more, like our monthly 7-day trial groups that we just ended. You get to invite people to the next one that comes up, and you sit back and you let us handle it in the 7-day trial group. You don't have to do anything. And then they love the products, they want to join as an ambassador or become a customer, and we have team trainings, there's corporate trainings, there's all kinds of support in place for you. So here's what it looks like. Your first Facebook post, I'm just going to show you really fast so you have an idea of what it looks like. These are 2 different ones that we use a lot, and it just shows you don't have to have a whole testimony. You don't have to be able to, you don't have to wait for 3 months and say, all right, guys, I dropped 20 pounds. I'm off 3 prescriptions. I, no longer have acid reflux, and my cholesterol dropped by 50 points. You don't have to wait for all of that. Take people on that journey with you from the get-go. So we basically just say something like, I'm excited to get started on this journey that my friend Jennifer told me about. I know it's helped her with her energy and her sleep, weight loss, and mental focus. I'm looking forward to having it help me with, and you put in there whatever you want it to help you with, and you invite them. Who wants to do this with me? And we will go on there and support your post if you'd like us to, and talk about what Plexus has done for us. So it's super, super easy, and it's really fun to see all the people who come out of the woodwork and are excited and want to try it with you. Okay, so then, like I said, somebody says, okay, tell me more about this Plexus stuff. You open up a 3-way chat and you say, hey, you know what, I'm still new to this, so I'm adding my friend Jennifer, whoever your sponsor is. She knows a lot about these products and she can answer any questions you have. You sit back, you let your sponsor take over, or whoever on your upline is more experienced, they'll do that for you. And it's training for you, so you get to learn how we talk about the products, and it's totally stress-free for you because we're doing it for you. And then you learn, and then you can do it for the people joining your team. And then we also, this is, again, up to you. You do as much or as little as you want. But if you want to, you can always message friends. We give you a message that you can send out. A lot of times, like I said, we just tell them, hey, you've probably seen my Plexus post and how passionate I am, what it's doing for me. Have you tried it? Or we have a 7-day trial coming up. I'd love for you to join us. It's only $25. Are you interested? And that's how easy it is. And then you put them into the 7-day trial. They love the products, and everything's great. I just want you to understand how easy it is. And I want you to also know that this whole system, everything that we do, is basically things we've learned from our very, very successful upline. So I'm going to show you really fast. This is my upline. So I'm the bottom right corner down here with my kiddos. And this is my sponsor that I know since high school, Rosalind Payne. She joined under her best friend Celeste, and Celeste joined with her high school, her college roommate, Jen Hawkins. And obviously, these are all people at the very top of the company, and we just learn from them, and you don't have to recreate the wheel. You just do what we help you do, and we hold your hand the whole way. And I'll just show you a couple pictures really fast, but it's super fun. We do lots of fun travel and events, and you make a ton of friends. You make a ton of friends as you go, and to me, that's been one of the very best things about this whole thing is the personal growth, and the friendships that I've made have been amazing. So that's it. You know, if you have any interest at all in doing the business, don't get scared. You don't have to know it all. You can just jump in, even if you just want to find 1 or 2 people who could really use the product so that you can help cover the cost of your products. That's what it's about. I want you to be very, very successful with these products, and I feel like if you link arms with other people, you have the cost of your products covered, you're going to stick with it, and you're going to be consistent, you're going to be successful, you're going to love it, and that's what I want for y'all. So, okay, 9 o'clock. I did it. I did it in 30 minutes, y'all. I talk a lot sometimes. Okay, I'm going to unmute you guys, and that way, and I'm also going to stop the recording, but that way if you guys have some questions, you will be able to